that I had underneath the material applications. Actually, am I even screen sharing? I'm sorry.
Not yet.
Here first. Got that. Okay. So you
Looks
saw
great.
before how this like left section, I had them all in within the same box under here
Mm-hmm.
because I saw these links as almost like dead links that
Mm-hmm.
don't really lead to anywhere else. But I changed that to where they're kind of, they're all in their own box, but they're really, it shows the hierarchy of them. Does that make
Mm-hmm.
sense? The way that they are, that each of these are under that page.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Looks good.
Alrighty, and so yeah, so that got updated, so that makes a little more sense like that. I also added a little bit to my sitemap, like for the home page.
Yeah, I realized that as I was looking back at old projects,
Hmm.
and I think I put Olivia's out as an example because she did a good job on it, and
Uh,
she listed the sitemap, and then she also represented it in a flow chart, and that's sort of redundant.
oh, you don't have to
So
do both.
I don't think I should have made that more clear to you guys because this is just the same thing as your flow chart in outline form, right?
Right.
So I don't know why she did both in her project.
Hmm.
So I should have provided that disclaimer. So
Okay.
you can include it or not include it. It's the same thing as what you did in your flowchart.
Oh, okay. So yeah, so this really didn't change that much. I mean, as you can see, I really only just added something to the home because I noticed that there's a news section on the home page, but it's three different links. So they only have three articles right now. I don't know if that's going to change in the future. It probably will. But like maybe that's not even news. Maybe this is kind of like relevant information they didn't know where to put anywhere else.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, just so that's something I realized that I overlooked. So I included that. And right now I rewrote my questions because they weren't. I don't know. I saw the other examples and I realized that mine. And I actually also watched the Linda thing and I realized that mine weren't like good questions. So I'm making them a little more specific. And now
Uh-huh.
I was actually about to throw them in X sort. Is that
Uh-huh.
is that the one that you would recommend to use?
Yes. Is
Okay.
that the one on lynda.com?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to use it, if you want to do it a web-based one,
Uh huh.
but you can do it old school and just
People do it
in
hard.
just cards and stuff.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha. Yeah. So I was gonna throw it in to X sort to see what happens. Have you used it before?
No,
Okay. And
I should probably, but
I was kind of
no.
confused as to like how I do it because you set it up on there, and then I think in groups. I don't know if I'm for the groups. Is that where I'm doing the sitemap? I know for the cards it would make sense that I had the questions, but and these are participants. So I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I'll just look up a tutorial and do it. And if I can't
I
figure
think
it
the
out,
groups would be you would use those would be the groups of people that you are going to do the testing with, and probably you're only going to have one group.
okay, that makes
That's what I would assume.
I,
So your main group would be like for this particular project.
okay.
Keep in mind that this software would be used like if you do this a lot and you're doing this with a lot of different.
That makes sense.
You have okay, this is my client so and so their group, and then another client's group and whatnot.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. And I also might end up doing it at my work because
Right.
people that can help me out with that and stuff. So either way, um,
If that's the case, then you don't even really need to use the X sort.
yeah, yeah. If I can't figure it out, then that's what I will do. I'll do it in person at work with people because I got a lot of people there that'll help out. Um,
Right.
can I ask you a question though? Do you think just looking at these questions, do they look like they would make sense and be all right for the card sort?
Yeah, I think so too. They look very specific, and that it looks appropriate to me. If you're looking for other ideas, you might ask certain people at the company, like, what do you think people might be looking for on our website?
Yeah, that's a good point.
And if they come up, you might want to ask a few people. They might come up with a couple of ideas that aren't in your list.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Got it.
but I'm trying to think of some basic questions like where are you located? Um, do you sell to individuals?
Uh-huh. So, yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I
or
have
who are
totals
your
right now.
distributors?
Yeah. The one question I would get like when I get to this specific thing, I don't want to like direct people a certain way to get to it. So I said learn more about this, motor installation, which is under material applications, but like it is a material application. So if I just said like learn more about motor installation, would that make sense?
Yes. I
Okay.
mean, I don't know what motor insulation is, but I'm sure that your testers, people that work at the company, would.
Yeah. Okay. So I can probably drop the hints that I have on the end, like
Yeah, for sure.
this one that says composite materials too. That's the same type of thing.
Learn more about thermoplastics.
Yeah. Got it.
I wouldn't know that thermoplastics was a composite material.
Yeah. So yeah. So we want to like cause them to have to look and maybe do
And
things.
come up with new category names. That's the idea, is that the categories that the company has placed them under right now may not be the most intuitive categories that where people would look.
Uh-huh.
So, I mean, it might be great to have a couple of testers who are not working for the company that may not be super familiar with all these terms.
Right. Makes sense. Cool.
But yes, you're definitely making progress, Matt. It's good.
All right. Yeah, I mean, since then I really only did that and watched the Linda video, and my user scenarios are all the same though.
Yeah, but that's fine. I think once you do your card sort, and then you're going to revise the site architecture, and then you'll test it and do a reverse sort, I think you're on track. You should be able to get it done in the next couple of, once you go back to work this week.
Yep. That's the idea. That's my plan.
Good. It looks great.
Thank you.
Hey, Sophie, did you have any more that you wanted to show?
Well,
Or
I
made
guess
anything
I would
different?
work on. No, because I made the changes and then I submitted it.
Oh, okay.
So now the only thing I've really started to do for the last project is I came up with a possible theme
Uh-huh.
for my
For your collection?
yeah, for the app, because there's this thing in Leiden which is called Yohos, and it sells kind of pre-owned books and student-made revision guides, and kind of help students find places to live, because finding a place to live in Leiden is impossible for some reason. So I wanted to kind of make an app based on that, kind of selling pre-owned college books, and then
Mm-hmm.
for the store locations and materials branch out to kind of incorporate the study guides, the student essentials, and the kind of extra services which they have incorporated into their store or
I think at this
whatever.
point, I wouldn't think about the project as being, just try to think about the collection itself. And I think used college books is um, a great collection.
Okay.
And I think it'll naturally sort of evolve into this e-commerce experience. But at this point, your main focus is on allowing someone to browse and sort and filter this collection of items. So if college books is your subject for this project, think
Yeah.
about all of the different ways they could be categorized. Can you come up with maybe 7 different categories for this collection, so that you can design interesting systems to browse and navigate, and filter these items.
Okay. Then I will start doing that. Yeah, because I just had done your bullet points about price range, brand, style, color, so I just filled that out in a Word document for myself.
Yeah, and price range might be a good one, but also subject type. You could have hardcover, soft, cover type, or whether it's digital. I don't know if digital would be, but you can probably come up with 7 used versus new. You could probably come up with 7 different categories too, or whatever the requirement is for the collection. So
Yeah.
just be thinking about the collection and your user scenarios. That would be the first part to get started. But just
Okay.
don't worry so much about end use at this point. The focus is on designing systems to navigate through a collection.
Okay, super. Okay.
Okay.
Then I'll just stick to the selling books part.
Yeah.
Okay. Sounds good.
All right, guys. Well, this was pretty easy. Do you have any more questions for me?
Nope, nothing right now.
Okay, cool. Well, I'll update the grades and put you guys both down for the critique, okay?
Awesome.
So maybe I'll see you on Thursday.
Yep.
Hey, you guys saw the announcement with the new times and everything for
So,
Thursday and next Saturday?
did you say Thursday was going to be at 10:30?
No, it's later in the afternoon,
What is that?
2:30.
2:30. Okay.
So it's really late for Leiden folks, but Sophie, you probably don't even need any more critiques. You're way ahead. But you're welcome to join us anyway.
I think I have like 2 or 3 which I still have to do to get the 8, but I think I might use those for the next project, just depending how tired I am on Wednesday.
You're welcome to do whatever, to do more than 8 if you want, if you need feedback. I just want to make sure people participate that many times.
Okay.
Yep. I'll try to
All
have
right.
my card sorts done by then.
Okay, cool. And then I changed the deadline again just so that people could get another opportunity for feedback on that project on Thursday.
Okay.
And then people who are ahead can move along with project 3.
Yep. Sounds good.
All right, guys. I'll see you later. Have a good weekend.
Thank you.
Thanks, you too.
Bye.
Bye.